Out here we are reading a hand of a scientist, and he left his job somewhere at the age of around 30 or so, and now he is without his job and he is very much troubled. This is his main concern. He also wants to know if he is going to get married to a beautiful partner or not, and his main questions are regarding this. What we see out here, the most important aspect is that the lifeline and the headline are joined for a long duration of time. You see, both these lines are joined for a long duration of time. These people basically get success sometime in the later part of their life and not the early period of their life. As far as what he said, that he is suffering from psychiatric problems, how we can basically make out is, if the headline, you see this headline, it's kind of curving downwards towards the Mount of Moon, and there's another one which is developing out here. So this is the new one, and at this particular age the headline curves a little bit down or branches down. So this period basically becomes very significant. And how we calculate the age? For calculating the age, we see the intersection of the head and the money line. So this particular age is age 35, and so this age is 35. So on the headline, this particular age would be around the age of 30 to 33. That's just an approximate thing. So this is a period when major troubles might come. He loses his job, he leaves his job, and he tries to do many things, but he never sticks to one particular thing, and he keeps on changing. For that, we see we'll try to see the sun line. The sun line is out here, it's okay, but during this period it's not okay, and there's a break out here also. So what we are finding is that the sun line has got few breaks over it. So whenever there is a break in sun line, it might mean some change. He has been in contact with me for probably 6 months or so, and he tells he is deeply troubled, and he keeps on changing his job, and he wants to get married. So these are his main concerns, and this headline that is curving down is kind of, now he's at a passing phase. He's around at the age of 33. This is when he gets another opportunity. He gets a teaching job, and he was asking me, and he gets a teaching job not in one place but 2 or 3 places, and he was contemplating which way to go. So I just suggested him take any particular, whatever suits him, he should take up. He shouldn't ask a palmist about this. They can only tell which period could be good or bad, and at the age of 33, that's high time a person should get settled. So if a person keeps on contemplating, and for that we are seeing that the head and the lifeline are joined for a long duration of time, so it makes them very shy, inward looking, and they are very cautious kind of people. So if a person is extremely cautious, they might miss out on opportunities, and it is advised that they should jump at opportunities, but not necessarily that if the lines are joined together it is a bad sign. Sometimes it is also considered a beautiful sign because it shows consistency and hard work. If these lines are tied up together for a long duration of time, so hard work is there. So he mentioned that at the age of 33 he is traveling right now, in age 33, he gets another offers. We find that these few, small lines, the intersection of the head and the sun line, the age is 35, so the line is developing sometime at the age of 33 or so. So that's when the line develops, and there's a break again sometime at the age of 38 or so, 38, 39, and then a new line develops. So there would be few changes. Apart from that, the heart line also has branches over it. These branches you can't see in this particular image, but there's another image where we can see these branches. We also find that there's island like formation under the finger of ring finger. This indicates heart related or eye related problem, but not necessarily everybody has trouble. It could be even like blood pressure or something related to the heart. So these people should be cautious in this regard. His sun line is developing after it is crossing the headline. So sometime the age after the age of 35, things would be better, and he also has this via Lescavia line. Via Lescavia line is line of addiction, or addiction could be in any form. It could be addiction towards computers, or addiction towards sex, or addiction towards medicines, or it could be dependency on medicines. So so one thing is that as far as the person mentioned regarding his psychiatric problem, if the print was better, I could have seen few markings or the skin pattern on the mount of moon. If it's kind of different, it might mean, not necessarily, because this is the area of mind, so it could might mean problems, but as the quality is not nice, that's the reason we are not able to make out. These few perpendicular lines over the amount of Mercury is the sign of good technical skills, communication skills, and business skills. But as the lines are not very prominent, there could be lack of the person who has not sharpened these skills very much. But having even these perpendicular lines is a good sign. Horizontal lines are bad lines. It kind of segments the mount, but perpendicular lines give specialization in some sphere of life. So so that's it for this particular reading. And as far as another question regarding if he might get a beautiful wife or not, for that we look at the heart line. If the heart line is starting under the mount of Saturn, Saturn is basically for outer appearances, and Saturn is basically for money matters, good money managing abilities. Right now he is so troubled that he is not looking at all these things, but having the heart line starting under the mount of Saturn is a good sign. It signifies that the person is attracted towards the outer appearances. So the likelihood of the person getting a beautiful partner is more compared to if the line had started somewhere under the first finger. If it had started somewhere near the first finger, or from the edge of the palm on the mount of Jupiter, it would signify that the person is idealistic and sensitive, and the person doesn't go towards is not targeted towards the money. His mind, his heart is not targeted towards the money. But if the line is purely starting under the finger of Saturn, it signifies that the person loves beauty and is attracted towards beauty, and might even get blinded by a beautiful object. So they should be aware that whom to choose. And that's it for this particular reading. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, click on the like button and do subscribe. Thanks again.